What's up, Bob? Dude, it was like 80 degrees here today. Where the hell did the winter go? Steven, what's up, buddy? I'm just doing my stretching. I'm supposed to do sparring tonight, but I got off work late, so I was unable to go. So I figured I would just work on a few things here. I fixed my heavy bag again. This time I got it a single anchor point, and it's drilled completely through the truss. So if it breaks this time, the roof might come down. Body beat down. What's up? I am kind of tired. I'm hoping that I'll once I get going, it's been a little, dude. I've been a long day. I got up at 2 this morning. I didn't leave for work, but I've been up since 2, and I'm just now getting kind of settled in. But he's still getting it. Is that probably means I'm mentally ill? Like, instead of just taking the night off. Joey, Joy. I'm from Illinois originally, but I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. The Currency Center. Good morning from India. Stretch the hamstrings here. I'm getting too old for this shit. Batman, what's up? Serpent is asking for help. I'm going to beat my best on that. Oh, is it Batman? Yeah, 225 for 109. I remember that. That was pretty badass. How have you been? I haven't heard from you in a long time. Storage men, how are you? What is your professional? If you're asking what my profession is, it's commercial construction. What's up, Thomas? Yeah, I remember that. Batman did some pretty insane rep range uh, movements that I don't think anyone's ever going to beat. Warzone, holy shit. You play Warzone?
Are you live?
Yeah.
You want Mom to moderate?
Of course. All right. Oh, good. Gabriel's here to rate my technique. I can't wait. What's the sports ball? I don't know what you mean by that. One with bears, hemorrhoids. Oh, sorry to hear that, brother. You should probably get those treated. Video games are for children, but I play the hell out of them, Nodak. Don't judge me. Ever get sick of this strip? Yeah. Yeah, I get very sick of it. I don't know. Most days I'm like in a really good mood, and I can't wait to have friendly banter and get into it with the trolls. But after like a 20-hour day like today, I'm just like, fuck off. Like, this wouldn't do my workout. I'll try to get into it. Got a better attitude. I guess my attitude, I scared the cleaning lady off today. I got home from work, and she doesn't do cat poop. So there was cat poop outside of the cat boxes because my daughter hadn't cleaned a cat box in a while. And I just got home, so I didn't even have a chance to like get my clothes off or settle down or anything. And so I guess I had a little bit of like, I looked upset. Like I didn't say anything. I went and cleaned it. But I guess I looked mad, so she left. And I guess I scared her off. I'm like, it's been one of those days. Dakota, why is everything more expensive? You guys, so you don't really know how economics works. You guys got to stop watching CNN and MSNBC and legacy media because they're just lying to you. You guys think the world's coming to an end. Like, go check some other news sources out. Like, watch some long-form podcast videos. Actually listen to the man. Listen to some interviews. Listen to, like, Valuetainment. Listen to Joe Rogan. Listen to, like, who's some good ones? Geopolitics. Like, stop getting your news from mainstream news sources because, according to them, Trump's Hitler. They're coming for all your money. And you won't be able to afford anything ever again. Where if you really like actually know what's going on in the world, you kind of understand that like in order for him to fix the problems that we're going through, it's like you got to break a few eggs before you can make an omelet. So like the American public needs to settle down because everything that they're doing so far is good. Like they're trying to say that like, oh my God, Elon Musk has access to the Fed and he could see your financial. I'm like, and like, what have they done for you in the last 20 years? Like, what do you guys are afraid of? Like, positive change? We might actually grow as a country. It's interesting because we have like one of the highest GDPs in the world, but our country doesn't produce anything. We have a generation of young men who don't work, they don't produce, and they just expect the government to provide for them. And how is it we stay number one in the world? It's because of geopolitics and all the deals that we have with other countries, the petrodollar. So, at the end of the day, if you don't produce anything, you're not worth anything. And it's like we have to stop this entitlement. I'm glad to see that they're tearing it down. I can't wait to see how it shakes out in the next couple of years. Man, how did I get on that subject? David Hogg, That's the best the left could come up with. Do, do. Instant kettlebell, just add water. Do a couple sets of horseshoe squats. I got a little routine I go through. It's the old man routine where I do stretching and warming up. Yeah, those are horseshoe squats. Essentially. Yeah, horse goblet. Yeah, I guess you call them that. It's a, it's a wide stance squat, but your toes are pointed 180 degrees. And it's more of a dynamic stretch than a squat, if that makes sense. Training to mild discomfort. Yeah, pretty much. You're gonna show your wiener if the money's right. Let's see here. Anyone else points your toes, kicking the bag? Thanks, Gabriel. If I wanted your opinion, I would beat it out of you. I can't wait for randos on the internet to become UFC fight commentators. Scoot, you're kind of a one-trick, one-joke pony, huh? Well, the point I'm trying to make, Gabriel, is I have a routine, and I'm not going to deviate from it just because you want me to. Wendy, I started, and like the first 5 times you asked, it was like, okay, we'll get to you. But if you read between the lines, I'm telling you to stop spamming. I started martial arts today, get my life back using physical health to get me through mental health issues. That's pretty much what I do. My favorite color is aquamarine. Nice. So blue. Or is it green? Well, I also hesitate to start hitting the bag when I know I got some rando on the internet who's trying to analyze me. Like, I do go to a gym and I have a professional trainer. You need heavier dumbbells, too big, big arms? You don't need any dumbbells to build big arms, Martin. You can just do heavy rows, deadlifts, barbell rows, pull-ups. You don't need dumbbells at all. Not saying they don't help. I'm just saying you don't need them. Thanks, Scott. Tim with the meat. What's up? I train Muay Thai and Jiu Jitsu. If I had your build on top of it, I'd go pro. I'm too old and slow. I trained under Nick Blomgren. I don't know if you know who that is. His nickname was One Kick Nick. He was a K1 champion, and I think he was a Jiu Jitsu champion as well. And he owns One Kick's gym out here in Vegas. They're the USMTA headquarters here. That being said, I'm still pretty new to it, so I've only been doing Muay Thai for about a month now. Before that, I was doing boxing, and then I have a little bit of a kickboxing background, but I did that when I was younger, and I stopped for like 20 years, and I'm just starting to get back into it. So I'm knocking the rust off, but I don't know. I think I'm coming along pretty nicely. Well, you will be the judge, because you'll see here in a minute once I get warmed up. Because I'm 50 years old, I gotta get the knees, like I can't just like. It takes me a minute to get everything working. I'm gonna do some warm-up kicks. You guys wonder why one side's slower than the other? It's because of the back surgery I had. It's harder for me to lift my right leg. So, I'm aware of that. Just so you know. Great. K-Bomb, you can come over and clean my garage. if you don't like it. Digger, Nick. The men could fight the banter. You get gassed out. Yeah, pretty much. My cardio sucks. Your mom hasn't been around, Scoot. I'm not getting it in like I used to. You know what I mean? I can't wait to see you guys when you get to 50. Are you getting that 100% disability or what? Raymond. That's kind of a lame, that's like a dad joke comment. You gotta come up with something better than that, dude. America. Did you used to smoke? Yeah, a lot, actually. SMD. That was terrible. Thank you. Any black friends? Yeah, lots of them. If so, can they swim? Not one single one of them. Don't ask me. No, I'm only 60%. I have to. You know what they denied? Of all the things they denied the my back injury. They got the knee. They got all the other injuries, but the major injury that I got, the whole reason for everything else, they denied that. So I have to resubmit that claim. Like I literally have a foot-long scar on my back that had 48 stitches. I think you smoked something else now. How's the week been for you? I'm not going to complain. It hasn't been bad. How do you tell the difference between Americans and Canadians? How do you tell the difference, K-Bomb? Get the tinnitus. That's an easy 10%. I have tinnitus. I don't even think I tried to claim that. No, I got my knee surgery and some other issues that they gave me 60% for, but the huge injury that I had, the career-ending injury was my back, and they denied it. I was like, what the fuck? Even my DAV advocate was like, what? Like, but you have to wait like 160 days or something to resubmit. He couldn't believe it either. Like, it was like the craziest thing in the world. Like, I've done all my treatment at the VA. They have all my records. You know, I literally had a broken back, and they denied that claim. It was like the most bizarre thing in the world. And then they gave me stuff that was like not even really bothering me. Alright, so the reason why I'm ignoring your comments, Gabriel, is because I have injuries that I'm recovering from, and so I have balance issues, right? So it takes me a minute to warm up. So what I'll do is I'll do like 20 kicks on warm up, and I'll do the left and I'll do the right, and I kind of get my balance and I get my rhythm. And yeah, you'd be easy to watch that and go, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Like, it takes me a minute. So I like, fuck off, okay? Like, I'm not even warmed up yet. And I don't need a trainer, thank you. Like, I'm gonna lightly kick the bag, right? What are you gonna tell me? I need to turn into it more. I gotta make sure I'm turning my hips over. Like, I can't even just like tap the bag. Oh, he's not kicking very hard. He sucks. He can't kick hard at all. Can't even get a light warm up in. This guy's got no power. That's 20 on each side, right? Oh, the Middle East Beast. Where's that guy been? Deep dumbbell rows and core workout. Cash flow TV. Nice. Any absent URL. What caused you to change your name? Bobby. He was trying to match it to me. Swing the rear hand backwards to get punched in the face. Really hard. Muay Thai. If you follow through in K1, you're going to get knocked out. If anything, you want to put them out in front of you. So kick. Keep them hands up here. So if you do a full follow through, you're going to go bang. It's a good way to get knocked the fuck out. Do you believe in karma? Stephen Sullivan. I don't believe in the spiritual principle of karma, but I do believe in the you live by the sword, die by the sword. So you reap what you sow. Eventually, how you act is how you will be acted upon, generally speaking. You can get away with something for a long time, but it will catch up to you eventually. My Muay Thai stance, or I just stand. Bink. Bink. Yeah, dude, it's like fucking super annoying. Unsolicited, priceless advice of the internet. Like, I have 13 coaches. Anytime I try to hit the heavy bag, no one ever gives me like advice when I'm trying to pick 600 pounds up for reps. The second you put gloves on, everyone turns into a UFC fight commentator. And like, I have a coach and I'm doing homework. So I'm doing the training that he specifically told me to do for when we spar on Thursday. So what I usually try to do is tune out like the unsolicited coaching comments. You know what I mean? Unless it's something glaringly obvious. I do read them all though. Okay, so I lost the stream there for a second. He's done everything. He's done everything better than any man that's ever lived, and he will tell you about it all day long, whether you want to know or not. He will hold you hostage and tell you how great he is. But unfortunately, all the evidence of any of these feats got lost in the fire when he was working at the Pentagon for the Secret SEAL Navy Air, parajumper, corpsman, SEAL Delta, sniper, whatever you are. He's benched more than anyone, but he doesn't have any video evidence of it. But he's got a video of him spotting somebody benching a lot of weight. Navy SEAL 33rd out of the Pentagon. So what video game is that from? Oh no, you're fine, Braddock. I wasn't talking about you, brother. But you know what come on, you know what I'm talking about. Like every stream, like it gets to the point where it's like I don't even really want to live stream my training anymore. You know what I mean? Like I'll just stick to weightlifting. It takes all the fun out of it. My go-to move for fighting is the classic nut punch. So the first move I taught my Delphine was jazz hands, knee to the nuts. And then you got like lame ass troll comments like PAYK89, you small. It's like now I don't even have anything humorous to work with. Like, okay, like, come on, at least be funny. Like, what am I? How am I? What? You gave me nothing to work with, dude. And then Middle East Beast gives me plenty to work with, but the problem is he never shuts up. So I wind up ignoring him, and it's just like lame. I don't know. You make the comments section lame, dude. Yeah. Get some Lamar cream for the face. So that's a little better. You guys didn't have to delete that. At least that was funny. I can look at myself in the mirror for hours. I bet you do, man. Like staring at an abomination, just trying to figure out like what kind of Lovecraftian horror you're looking into. You get lost gazing into the abyss. You go to a burn center to make those people feel more attractive. If you were a Spartan, they would have chucked your ass over the cliff at birth. Lovecraft, he picked up a book before. Yeah, I've been known to read here and there, something besides comic books. And you have to remember we talked about wheelers and dirt bikes. I found out I had been doing only wide grip bench this whole time. My shoulders are 3 times the size of my chest. So I kind of figured it out. Um, when it comes to the uncanny valley of natural versus unnatural lifters, and how you can tell if a guy had a decent physique before he started using PEDs, or if he just started using PEDs and then lifting weights, and he's going to lose his entire physique the second he stops lifting. If you have like huge shoulders and tiny arms, chances are that you only started working out for a short period of time before you went on gear, because you have a lot of androgen receptors in the shoulders, and like all those muscles will blow up disproportionately. And then those guys, when they stop working out, they lose all the gains. But guys that were training for a long time and had a decent natural physique and then went on gear tend to have more well-rounded physiques. And then when they stop working out, they'll go back to the way they were when they were natural. I was noticing that with some. That's an anecdotal survey of local gym lifters that I've taken in the last couple of months. It's like, oh yeah, you could tell that guy didn't they only trained for a few months and then went on tren or something, which is like the worst thing you could do to yourself. Will help the lines on the forehead. What will? Oh, the cream. Yeah, yeah. What do you do for wrinkles? Nothing. I changed the lighting. Do you ever do resistant band training? Yeah, I was doing a lot of it, Stephen, but because I live in the desert, um, you got to be really careful how you store your bands because they dry out and they tend to snap. So I spent all this money on really nice like PRX resistance bands, and then they started breaking because I wasn't storing them properly. Uh, Never really get to ride. I used to. Okay, you guys are talking about dirt bikes. You working to look good? No, I have no. I don't do. I don't focus on my physique at all. Like I just look like this. Is genetics. I train because I'm a power lifter. My goal, like people are like, "What do you do for calves?" I'm like, "Nothing." What do you do for forearms? Nothing. What do you do for traps? Nothing. I don't work out for physique. I work out so I can lift more weight. Born in town of 500 back in the day. I'm about as country as it gets. Yeah, we kind of grew up outside of the city. I was born in the city of Chicago, but we wound up moving out to the middle of nowhere, and that's where my dad had 10 acres and some where they were growing like sod farms and soybeans. I work out to take women in. How's that working for you? Yeah, I just do compound lifts, barbell lifts. That's it. No, that's not true. I mean, sometimes I'll do curls and stuff for fun. I switch it up a little, but it's nothing that I do regularly enough to say that it's part of my training routine. Uh, Condition a band every now and then, coconut oil, and it'll help. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Uh, yeah, Gabe, I train with the professional fighters, and yeah, they beat the shit out of me. Uh, but they're super helpful. They also help train me. I think I'm doing pretty good considering that I've been doing this for a month. I have some videos posted if you want to see my sparring footage of me in the actual gym. You can look on my playlists, and they're not great. They show me getting my ass kicked by the really good dudes, but like that's kind of the point. I gotta use the bathroom, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna hit the bag a little. I was going to do this training offline so I could focus without all the noise of the comment section, but I'm getting so close to 7,000 subs. I guess I can't help it. I'm whoring myself out. These are my sparring gloves. These are 16 ounce. I don't really like these for the bag, but I left my other ones at the gym. All right, now you can give me advice because I'm warmed up, and that was a working set. Where'd he go? Did he leave? Have a good night, Jesse. Did Nick leave? Or Gabriel, I'm sorry. That's specifically the combo that my coach told me to work on. He wanted me to do that for balance reasons. That's literally what he told me to work on. Bam, bam. He wanted me to cross and kick at the same time. Then a one. Oh, you know what? You might be right, Gabriel. I think you're right. I think he wanted me to do 1, 2, and then kick. You're right. You're 100% right. See, now I need you. I just didn't want to hear shit while I was warming up. I know I look like crap. It takes me like 10 minutes to get my balance. Yeah, I had my one leg. So this is the issue I have. Because I had back surgery. I can hold this leg up like all day. You know, like right here. No problem. I have this dead zone right in here where I can barely lift my leg. Up to right in there, I can barely lift it. It's just dead right here. From here to here. So And as I've been training, I've been getting stronger and stronger. It's a lot of physical therapy in the back. I had to do Jefferson curls, all sorts of stretching, inversion table. I had to go, like I lost the use of my leg. I had to learn how to re-walk again. So I have some balance issues, and it takes me like 10, 15 minutes. I got to get warmed up. And I'm falling all over the place, and people are like, "Oh, you're not doing it right." I'm like, "Fucking just let me warm up, will you? Shut up!" Like, but now you can let me have it because I'm good to go. I do see. That's the thing is, I do stretch. I stretch all the time, and I can almost do the splits. But I have some physical limitations, and it does hurt. But I don't care. I'm training anyways. I don't give a shit. Like I'm training to overcome that stuff. And my wife's gonna be going through it soon because she just had hip surgery, so she'll be hopefully not experiencing what I had to deal with, which was actually like nerve damage to where I lost the feeling in my leg. Hopefully she'll just get right back into training. So that's all it was, Gabe. I just didn't want to hear it when I was warming up. That's all. Now I actually need your help. So I hope you stick around. I get a little butthurt when people are like, fucking 50 years old. Like, give a guy 5 minutes to fucking warm up, will you? Do you purposely punch the bag slow? Yeah, I'm not going hard, Logan. Do you, like, fucking spaz out when you're doing training? Do you try to hit it as hard as you can every single time? Like, why would you need to do that when you're just practicing? This is what I'm talking about. Like, people, like, I notice, like, a lot of guys, they'll get online and they just try to hit the bag as hard as they can because they're trying to show the internet how strong they are. And it's like, that you're not going to learn any technique like that. Like, I'm thinking of little things. I'm thinking of, like, turning my wrist all the way through and making sure I bring my hand back to my head for proper defense. Because I have a tendency to drop my hands when I'm kicking. Like, yeah, stuff like that. Opening your hips with punches is huge. Too open for kicks. You look good though. So let me show you what you were right. You did actually correct me. This is what it's supposed to look like. Because that actually did feel a little awkward, trying to kick and cross at the same time. But that is what he wanted me to work on specifically. Yeah, that felt way better. And now, so this is why he wanted me to work on it. Because of that dead zone I have in my leg. When I cross and I reset, I have this little dead area right here where it's hard to explain. It fucks with my balance. So he wanted me to just do like 100 of those combos and just work the motor pattern. Does that make sense? Nothing fancy. 1-2 calf kick over and over and over again until I get my balance down. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. So the dead zone in the leg, like I kind of have to, I'm turning into it, and I gotta like kind of snap at the end. Want to try my special combo? Sure, what do you got? I didn't block the beast. I just ignore him. Like, after a while, it's like you just read the same comment over and over again. It's like, okay, you're a Navy SEAL for a unit that doesn't exist, and you're the strongest guy ever. They're not clever comments. It's like, try some stretching. You're very stiff. Your mom has that effect on me, homie. No offense to me, but I make you feel unhealthy. How would that offend me? Diddy jokes are like dad jokes. They're just lame. I haven't heard a good one yet. Okay, so yeah, go. I'll try whatever you throw it at me, Gabriel. What do you got? Beast was talking shit about me. He got ejected. Oh yeah, he's gone for sure. Talking crap about my wife. Them's fighting words. Abel Vasquez, make me try a 1-1-2-3-2. Okay. Kind of pushed that last one. All right. So Gabe said 1, 2, and then a 1, then a right thigh kick. 1, 2, 1, and then a right thigh kick. I always do a few slow ones just to kind of get. That's the other problem with hitting the bag too hard is it goes swinging and then you miss the kick. How's that? Are you southpaw or orthodox? I switch. So I'm what's called cross-dominant, which means I do some things with my left, some things with my right. Like I write with my left hand. I throw a football with my right. I can shoot a basketball with both. And I can switch orthodox and southpaw, but I'm much better orthodox than I am southpaw. But a lot of that's because of physical imbalances due to injuries, not because, like I actually think like when I switch to southpaw, because I have a badass lead hook. When I switch to to my right hand jab, I can usually fuck people up pretty badly if they're not ready for it. You can tell you do your squats. Thank you. Most people have chicken legs. Oh yeah, the video's mirrored, by the way. Yeah. You look good. Just don't let there be a break in between punches and the kicks. Yeah, it's like I don't have it committed to memory, so my brain freezes up for a second. I'm like, 1, 2, 1, kick. Wait, kick. Like I still have to think about it instead of just do it. So I think if I do like 20 of them, it'll. I mean, that's what I'll do here. I'll take a little rest and I'll do like 20 in a row. And I never trained fighting, but my left punch absolutely sucks. Yeah, it's one of those. I don't know. It's one of those things. I just. When I was younger, I watched a lot of Mike Tyson videos, so I tried to imitate the way he throws his whole body into it. So then, when I actually did start training boxing with a professional boxer, which I did, I had boxed for a while. Which makes it does not work with Muay Thai. When I went into Muay Thai, my boxing stance was a complete liability, and it sets you up to get calf or your legs taken out, knee in the face, thrown in the clinch. Like it's all bad. Boxing does not work for Muay Thai. You think it would be compatible, but it's not. But I had that like good hip rotation where I just naturally threw my whole body into it. My wife has a natural badass left hook. Like she knocked a dude out, a man. She knocked a man out. She got him right on the chin, just right. Dink. Like we were hitting the mitts, and just her hooks are just they were hurting my hands, man. She's got really long legs and really long arms. Like she's built kind of like an elf, like from like Lord of the Rings. And she just throws her whole body into it too. So when I don't know, she just whips that hand out there, and it just. And I told her, I was like, don't be thinking you can just walk around knocking dudes out. I mean, she got them just right. Don't get me wrong, but she still knocked a man out. That's pretty damn impressive. The lead leg gets cooked in Muay Thai. Yeah, if you stand like a... So this is my boxing stance. I was training under Coach Paul Mayorkeen. He was one of Freddie Roach's guys here in Vegas. Artist boxing gym. And my boxing stance is... Bam, bam. And the first thing I do is take my leg out. And then when I slip, you get kneed in the face. Like, oh, okay, that doesn't work. So now I'm standing there like, I don't know what to do. But punches are punches. So once you get your upright stance, you're still, it's still the same principles. And one thing boxers do really well is they come off the center line. If you look at like where my head is, the bag behind me, when I'm throwing crosses, the head naturally comes off the center line. So you don't really need to do a lot of this. You're already doing it when you're... So boxing's not... I would think Muay Thai fighters going to boxing would do better than boxers going to Muay Thai. Does that make sense? Yeah, if you guys come to Vegas, I'll train with you over at the gym. One Kicks, Nick Blomgren. Nick Blomgren, is that his name? One Kick Nick and his wife, they train there. They got a bunch of K1 fighters and a couple of UFC guys. They also have Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. They're attached to it's an MMA gym. So if you guys do show up to Vegas, we'll spar, and that does not mean try to kill each other. That means spar. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to prove my manhood. If you come here just to commit assault, I'll use my 45. You know what, Gabe? I apologize. I kind of came on this with a bad attitude because I wanted to train, and I was just thinking to myself, like, oh my God, I'm gonna hear, here comes all the fucking UFC fight commentators telling me how I suck and I need to fucking turn my feet more and you gotta do this, and I'm like, fuck off. I'm just trying to get some exercise, you assholes. So that was my mental state when I got on. That's not your fault. You should have a better attitude. I actually have pretty thick skin. The guys will tell you. I take abuse pretty well. Boxing and muscle memory. What brand are those? These are Tough. TUFF. There's a MMA gym in town, UFC gym, Syndicate, and they were getting rid of a bunch of equipment. So they donated a whole bunch of equipment to Play It Again Sports, and I got the first pick, and I saw these, and I was like, mine. These are 16-ounce sparring gloves. These things are like pillows. My usually what I hit the bag with is a 14-ounce glove, and it's a little bit harder. And normally I'll use real wraps instead of these quick wraps, but just for training in the garage, these are perfectly fine. Have you ever been an actual boxing match? Oh yeah, a ton of them, especially when I was younger. When I was in my 20s, I did smokers in the Marine Corps. We would do intership tournaments when we were in deployment. I was 4-1 boxing. I won 4 fights in like the first round, and then I went up against the Golden Gloves boxer in the Navy, and he beat the ever living shit out of me. I didn't hit him once, and he didn't knock me out, but he floored me, and I was laying there on the ground, just rethinking my life choices. Just like wow. Just staring up. I remember staring at the clouds thinking do I really want to do this? You know what I mean? Up to that point, I was thinking I was pretty good. And he was a little dude. He was like 5'3". I'm 5'9". And I was certain I was going to beat this guy's ass. He fucking tuned me up real good. And then kickboxing, I did, before that we did points fighting for Taekwondo. I did a little kendo, which is, is it pronounced shinie or shinie? The bamboo sticks, basically fencing, Japanese fencing. And then I did kickboxing, same thing like smokers in the Marines, amateur stuff. I did a lot of kickboxing, which is still different than Muay Thai too. There's a few kicks that I have that are in sparring that from Taekwondo that always catch the guys off guard. When we're playing around, I have an axe kick that I could throw over their head, and that always I'm never I don't think I would try to use it in a real fight, but just playing around, I bust that out every once in a while, and that catches them off guard. And then kickboxing, you use a lot of side kicks. Remembered. Oh yeah, let me do your. I want to. Let me do your combo. I'm gonna do like 20 of them. Let's see if I can't make it look a little more fluid. I get to talking to you guys and I forget I'm training, and then I get all not warmed up again. I gotta set like a little timer. Oh, my painting Westie. It's about head height, right? So when I kick on the face, it's like right there by the neck. touch the edge there. I'm going to slow it down to see if I can get a little rhythm. Yeah, I'll work on it. Batman. You can be a mod, but here's the deal. I don't care if anyone makes fun of me. As long as it's not racist or spam, I let the comments go. I try to take good troll comments and make something funny out of them. But a lot of the comments are kind of lame. Like, you're small. Gotcha. Like, good one is. Yeah. What was that guy's name? SME or something? You're gay. Mic drop. Joshua Bones. Holy shit. Josh, you were at US Vets? Oh, is that you? Holy shit. Go to channel. Josh, US Vets, Josh? Is that you, brother? You fucking kidding me? Holy shit. Josh Poor. Holy shit, dude. Are you still in town? It was one of my brother from another mother. We met at US Vets, we're a recovery center, homeless veterans. Yeah, I told you. I wasn't playing around when I told you I was homeless. And Josh, yeah, I remember. Fuck yeah, softball, dude. That was good shit. I'm sorry. What are you going through today? We were just hitting a heavy bag, just working on some stuff. So what do you think, Josh? You think I went full retard since we met? So I know we worked out at that little community gym across the street, and oh man, damn, I'm walking in the strip, Fremont, just like, dude, that was how long has it been? That was 2013, right? You're in North Carolina. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm a lot bigger than you remember. Actually, Josh, I'm really not that much heavier. I'm maybe 20 pounds, about 20 pounds heavier. I think I was like 185, 190 when we were hanging out. You're a pretty big boy, too. Are you a Trump supporter? I can't believe you would even ask that question. You could call me gay. You could make fun of my face. You could call me small. You could say I'm a terrible kickboxer. You could I give you plenty of ammunition to work with. But I actually get offended when people ask me if I'm a Trump supporter. See, Jorgar, when's that's time that you are? Are you having a stroke, Jor? Your favorite light skin. Your fave light skin. Like, I don't even know how someone would be a Kamala supporter with a straight face. They're like, I'm going to change all this stuff. How are you going to do it? Because I'm going to change it. Yeah, you said that. How? Well, we're going to change it. You know, change is important. You could do that now. You're in office right now. You actually have the power to do that, like right this minute. Yeah, but we're going to do it when I'm elected. I'm going to change. Okay. Weren't you Indian back in the day? Oh, I'm black now. Nothing like pandering. And then, of course, the left, the ideologically possessed leftists that are sycophants and they support without any investigation at all, like can't even be bothered to go on like YouTube and just plug her name into it and look at the videos of back in the day when she was an Indian and like the worst attorney general in the state's history of California, laughing about keeping people in prison so that they could support the prison industry because they were running out of slave labor, and having a good old laugh about it. Arrested all those people on weed charges. And I just like, you could, don't get me started. We're getting into politics. Oh shit. Joshua Bones, 2012. I'm on my way to Outer Banks, North Carolina. Skateboarded from Wisconsin to Maine and floated all the way down the coast from here. I can't believe I've seen you on here scrolling on YouTube. Dude, and I almost got 7,000 subscribers. I'm ranked #1 in the world for my weight and age. Like last year, 2024, I was the #1 ranked 50-year-old powerlifter. 13th overall for all weight classes in the world. This loser training in his garage. Can you believe that shit? I got 2 silver medals at IPL Worlds. I didn't get gold. And then you were always that dude that you just put a pack on and go off into the wind like who's that? Remember Kung Fu with David Carradine? Take the cricket from my hand. You know, like you just off into the mist. He goes. There goes Josh. And I believe you when you see I made the same road trip, but we stole a car like that. I did that when I was like 18 years old, and you did it with a skateboard. That's incredible, man. You ever like I've never known you to be the type of guy to settle down in one spot. Even though you could have been a male model. Josh is a pretty boy, people, just so you know. He could be an underwear model. But I don't know, you just like, are you ever going to settle down? Are you ever going to call anywhere your home? Or are you just going to keep on rambling? Like, like a Jack Kerouac, on the road again. I made Bats a moderator, incidentally. Steven Sullivan. I love you, brother. Gabe Amore. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Peaches. Oh. All right. What time is it? It's 8:36. I have to. I gotta get off here soon. I mean, I'm actually working on what I needed to work on. So the one thing, like when we were sparring from Taekwondo, that I caught a couple guys off guard with. We're hearing that you're throwing your jabs and your teeps, and then you have to bam. I would throw a teep, and then I would come up and like an axe kick, and then to the side. And I got a couple guys with that. I'm a little tight now. I need to warm up again. Where's Wolby? I drew him purposely my height. What should I work on? Oh, you know what you can do? You can post to YouTube bats and just keep it private. You know what I mean? Like we can all share with each other, and you can just make them private videos if you don't want to like put yourself out there. Heavy rack pulls. I haven't done those in a while. They work for you though because you're so tall. Like you actually get. Thanks, Gabe. I appreciate all your help, brother. 50 with a hairline of a 15-year-old. Thank you, Mia. I still do have my hair. All right. USPA, baby. The official shorts of the United States Powerlifting Association. I think their motto is, it's only gay if your dick's touch. Large with goofies. 1, 2, 3 right kick. Oh, I thought you said 1, 2, 1 right kick. I like 3 better. I'm getting after it right now. I was doing 1, 2, 1 right kick. 1, 2, 3. That sets up some power. Plus I got a really good left. Yeah, that's way easier. So what about the 1, 2, 1? Look at my hand up. 1, 2, 1. I'm making some progress now. That's what I try to do when I'm doing combos. I'm like, opposite one of these things is bam, like high, low, low, high. My brain, I'm like, wait a minute. Smell rubber burning. Josh, you are always welcome to stay with us if you're ever in Vegas. Hell yeah. At least I'm good at powerlifting. I can sing and I'm a pretty good artist too. And your mom says I'm especially gifted. David D. When does the real world workout start? When I go back to the gym. So tomorrow's technique day, and then Thursday's sparring. Today I'm just largely trying to practice some stuff that the coach wanted me to work on. So when I go to sparring, I have it kind of committed to muscle memory, if that makes sense. And I'm actually training to compete in powerlifting, so today's an off day, if that makes sense. So it's just light stuff. Yesterday I did Sunday I did squats. I did 4 sets of 490 for 6 reps, and followed by 2 sets of deadlift at 525 for 6 reps each. And then I went into bench. And that was a high volume bench day. Then I have today off, and then I have to do another bench day, and then another squat day, and another bench day. So 3 bench days this week, 2 squat days with deadlifts as the accessory to squats. So it's a pretty badass program I'm on. It's like right now we're in a conditioning block. So on the days off, like I'm not gonna go hard. Like I'm trying to like sort of just kind of get a little exercise in to get my mind right. And tomorrow I got to do some. But if you check my channel out, you can see what I'm doing. You're not a bad kickboxer. Yeah. Well, D'Artagnan. I mean, I actually am pretty bad. Like, I'm okay. I can hold my own. But like, the younger guys run circles around me. I think I'm getting better. Once I'm done competing with powerlifting, I'm gonna kind of focus on Muay Thai for like 6 months straight and just really hone in on that and to see how good I can get. Hey man, you leave me a shitty comment, I'm gonna leave one back to you. Don't dish it out if you can't take it, baby. We don't pull punches. But we're all just having fun here. If like I actually did offend you, I apologize. Like we're not trying to do that either. Although you guys don't do me the same courtesy. Vegas Gunner 88. What's up, man? I'm checking your channel out. Is you who I think you is? What? How you doing? Yeah. I train at One Kicks. I've been there for about a month now. Nick Blomgren. I'm sure you know who that is. One Kick Nick. I think I'm the oldest guy in his class too. I'm pretty sure I am the oldest guy training there outside of him. He's obviously he owns the gym, so. Oh well, so David, like I made him a your mom joke the other day, and this kid like became unhinged, dude. I felt bad, and I explained to him, I was like, dude, we're Gen X. Like when we say your mom, we don't mean your mother, we mean your mom, right? Kung Fu Thai. Chitty and Anthony, yeah. So I've been working on some combos for sparring on Thursday, and you'll be the judge of how terrible I am, but I mean, go easy on your boy. I haven't been doing this that long. I have a boxing background. I just real simple, you know, 1, 2, 3. Because I got balance issues because of an injury I used to have, so I'm working on. You know, you got to. This was my boxing stance, and now I'm trying to get used to. I'm getting better with the footwork. Yeah. My ceiling. Yeah. Dude, I've broken 3 anchors. No, I fight Harry, but not professionally, but I mean, I fight. I've done some amateur bouts. I get in the ring. We go pretty hard. They actually have sanctioned fights for older guys like me. But I'm like, there's ways. I was training for boxing. I was going to do one, but I decided to switch to Muay Thai. And like, that's probably a year away if I wanted to do that. A year of solid, hard training, you know, getting in the ring, sparring every week, really working on defense and honing in the clinch. We did like just doing clinch training. We did a full day of that, just wrestling in the clinch, and like just that alone is like, there's so many dynamics Muay Thai has that boxing doesn't. Elbows, knees, it's crazy. It's a lot of fun though. And you can use your imagination when you're fighting. That's the cool thing. Like, boxing, I don't know. I felt, boxing's cool, but Muay Thai, I feel almost like an artist. Does that make sense? Like, I can get creative. Thanks, Abdul. I appreciate that. See some bag work. Give me a second here. So, let's see. We got 8:52. I'm going to get off in 10 minutes. Hey, Baggy. Watch Rod Tang. Oh yeah, Rod Tang, Sanchai. Love those guys. Love those guys. So, but the difference though between American K1 fighting and those guys are like all like they're really flashy with their kicks, and they throw their hands like in K1 that'll get you knocked out when you throw your hand down like that. So you see more like kicking like that. It's a little more like I noticed like K1 kickboxing versus like Muay Thai, Thailand. Thailand's like a lot more artistic. It's artsy. It's more like you're watching a kung fu movie. If that does that make sense? It's way more fun to watch. What is it? Sanchai does that cartwheel kick of his. Then they launch people across the ring with their teeps. A K1 seems like it's a little more down and dirty, like, you know, a little more, I don't know how to describe it. Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? Am I making sense to you? 47-0 losses in MMA, 43 by knockout. So at this, I'll be competing on the 15th of March, and my good buddy, Tory Rich is coming back out. He was a MMA fighter that trained at Syndicate. So you guys will get to meet him. He's a power lifter. Throw in those standing combo. Yes. Hold on. Give me a second here. I gotta use the can real quick. And then I'll do a little bit of bag work, and then I gotta get off. Back in the day when I was doing Taekwondo, they had this kick. My instructor was a savate, French savate instructor. I don't know what you call them. Savate. They shoe fighting. And there was this little, this one thing I was trying to work on. Like this is my little dummy I drew on the back is about that throat right there. Is this little like teeth and then slide in right to the chin. I believe that's called a sachet. So I was working on that, and then the other one was just real basic. Teeth, 1, 2, 3, calf kick combo, real basic stuff. So let me get warmed up here again. Yeah. Yeah, these are my sparring gloves. These are tough, 16 ounces. I don't normally hit the bag with these. My bag gloves I left them at the gym. They're 14 ounces. These are like pillows. These are great for sparring. I love these gloves. That was Hari Wari. Whoa, sexy bag work. Bobby O, let's see. Go find a brick wall, throw a soccer ball, hit 1,000 times, 1 bounce, 10 movements, and lots of fun. Yeah. Yes, that sounds like a lot of work, though. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea, Josh. God, I wish you were in town. I would totally train with you. Switch it up. You know what I mean? 1-2 leg kick. So I don't know. If I do 1-2, I would almost want to do an inside kick. So I'd be like 1-2, because otherwise I'm bam, bam. Those are what I need. This is where I'm weak, is my left side. I need to just start throwing like hundreds of left kicks. Left kick, reset. We braced to tie our shoes. No, my back's pretty loose. Like, I'm pretty limber, guys. I mean, I can almost like, like I can almost do the split. Not quite. Getting there. Pretty flexible. Not bad for 50. I would fool you for a few minutes. That's the thing, is like, I do move kind of rigid, but then most guys are shocked by how quick I can move for bursts of speed, and it usually catches them off guard. I do love having my own equipment. My back probably is a little bit tight. I could probably go for a massagio. But dude, I do like yesterday I was doing deadlifts. I did 525 for a set of 6 for 2 sets. I did 600 for a set of, supposed to be a set of 4, but I lost my grip after 2. I did 710 on the trap bar for a double. I do a lot of like Jefferson curls though. My back injury happened before I started lifting. I started lifting to fix my back injury. People are like, "You're gonna mess your back up." I'm like, no, that's how you fix your back, stupid. I look like Chuck Norris if Chuck Norris wasn't Chuck Norris. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? If a woodchuck could chuck wood, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck? You just went to Planet Fitness. It's just nice to know, no matter where Joshua roams across this great nation, the dusty plains, the Midwest, the Ozarks, Niagara Falls, the swamps of Florida, the forests of North Carolina, the beaches of South Carolina. No matter where you go, there will always be a Planet Fitness. And they're going to raise the lunk alarm as soon as you take your shirt off. Yeah. Zyro, I'm doing all right. I got to get offline here, though. Clyde, you're in good company, brother. We don't mind gay people. Everybody say hi to Clyde. He's trolling for D. Yeah. Can you shadow box a little with some of those combos? Yeah. David D. Yes, finally someone gets it. You can bulletproof your back with deadlifts. Yes. Especially like Jefferson curls or Zercher good mornings. The majority of my deadlift work is stiff leg deficit pulls. So when I was warming up, as a matter of fact, you probably weren't here for my warm up. Well, one of my warm up movements is a deadlift variation where I got a really wide stance and I hold the weight up to my chin and I let it pull me down into a stretch. Whoa, yeah, baby. And then I pull up with my glutes and my hamstrings. And then sometimes I'll do that on an elevated platform, like yeah. This is called the Jefferson curl. So these right here, I'm gonna purposely round my back. And I'm gonna reverse it. And I'll let these pull me down all the way. Oh yeah, baby. Pull, pull, pull. Bulletproof that back. Now, can you hurt yourself deadlifting? Yes. You can literally cripple yourself deadlifting. But if you know what you're doing, you will never have a back injury again in your life. Or you'll greatly reduce the chances of getting injured. Kuka Sega, what's up? Oh, it's 9:05, guys. Gaber Tooth Tiger. I never take lifting advice from somebody who isn't as strong as me. So it's kind of like one of those, you're not as old as I am, so you haven't lived as long as me to know if you're even going to be able to have the longevity I have. You're not as strong as me. You don't do the same lifts, so you don't really have context to be saying anything. So it's like, who would want to listen to you? What reason would we have to take your sanctimony? You know what I mean? You have the microphone, sir. Tell me how I'm going to hurt myself based on your personal experience. Gaber Tooth Tiger. Got someone who doesn't lift and isn't as old as me trying to tell me how I'm going to hurt myself, even though I'm 50 years old and I'm still an elite level powerlifter who's fully ambulatory and has no range of motion issues. Lift legs, not back. No, dumbass. When you're doing stiff leg deficit pulls, you lift. It's a back workout, moron. I'm trying to purposely work the small of my back. That's what I'm working. I'm targeting that. Now, you can do stiff leg pulls where you pull with your glutes and your hamstrings. Yes. But this is not that movement. And notice that the weight's really light too. So there's something to that as well. Like, thank you. We've been doing this a while. The kids' table's over there. You can join us for dinner, but be quiet. The adults are talking. I'm half your age and yeah, you're not a powerlifter. Exactly. That was my point. You're not strong. I take shits bigger than you. Thanks, Josh. I'm half your age and I've trained MMA since I was 15. What does that have to do with powerlifting? The fuck does that have to do with deadlifting? Is there more ways to train hammies? Hell yeah, there's a lot of ways to train hammies. Who's talking about fighting, dumbass? I'm talking about powerlifting. We're talking about back injuries. What the fuck are you on about? I'll still beat you in a fight. What the fuck does that have to do with your lower back? I'd blow my lower back out tapping your mom's ass. Like, okay, I probably would have been your dad, but the dog beat me over the fence. Like, what did the conversation's over here, brother? Right? Uh, okay. Like, what the fuck does doing lower back exercises for longevity and bulletproofing have to do with fighting? Well, okay, let's see. What could it do? You need to have a strong back and good core in order to throw punches hard. True. So yeah, I mean, like, I think squats are a really good exercise for MMA fighters, jiu-jitsu, any martial arts. Squats will help you, so you definitely want to do heavy barbell squats. Squats, deadlift, bench press. Bench press. The stronger you are, the harder you can hit. So yeah, definitely. I think powerlifting has a lot of carryover to fighting, provided you do fight training as well. Film. Do you know Muay Thai? I'm from Thailand. I just started training Muay Thai like a month ago. Um, Prophet Fear, what's up? Man, you got on the wrong time. I got to get offline. I'm about to get off. It's 9:09. I said I'd get off at 9 o'clock, so I'm 10 minutes over. Josh, I hope you make it this way. If you ever do, we got a spare room for you. Uh, what's the point of fighting if you have a gun? Oh, my page went away. Well, guns are for self-defense. Fighting's for fun. Can you imagine getting in a ring? In the left corner, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Vanilla Gorilla, the world's strongest Marine, Charles Widener, loaded with a 45. Oh my God! Pop, 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 pop. And the winner is. It's called sport, madam. Men like to beat the crap out of each other for whatever reason. I couldn't tell you. I lost my comment section, so this is probably a good time to get offline. I do appreciate the conversation. I came on this stream with kind of a shitty attitude, and you guys got me out of it, and I really appreciate you for that. Hopefully we had a couple good laughs. If you enjoyed this, throw me a subscription, a like, or whatever, all that crap that they talk about for algorithms or whatever. I got my second bench day of the week tomorrow, training for competition March 15th here in Las Vegas. I'm going to break the national records for 50 years old 220 weight class. I'm going to break them, damn it. I'm at least going to have the total in the squat record. There's a chance I can get the bench and the deadlift, but I'm going to have a really good day. So we'll see. Got 5 more weeks of training, baby. Love you guys. I'll see you on the battlefield.